There's a tremendous tendency for companies to overclaim, just all the time and everywhere, and never more so than in a shareholder meeting, and when they're trying to make it absolutely clear how marvellous and wonderful they are, or how marvellous and wonderful next year is going to be. So for this example, I've chosen the phrase groundbreaking. And this is hideously overused, it really is, but it's got quite an odd origin. So let me take you through that. It's been around since about 1900. No one really knows whether to write it as one word or two, or whether it should be hyphenated. It doesn't really matter. But whatever the form, it comes from the process of breaking ground at the beginning of any kind of construction project. And often there would be some sort of ceremony to accompany this. In other words, we're sort of blessing the ground that we're going to build this building on. But quite how it became a desirable quality for businesses is all a bit of a mystery, really. But it's something to do with we would like some ideas that are groundbreaking, which to me just sounds like, well, ideas that are similar to someone digging a spade in the ground, which I don't think is really going to get you anywhere. But somehow the phrase has come to mean interesting, pioneering, different, and so forth, and it's got a sense of renewal or the beginning of something potentially great. But generally it's subject to a lot of confusion, and it's partly linked perhaps to its close cousin, which is breaking new ground. So in architecture and engineering and so forth, the symbolism of physically starting a project can be very powerful and motivating. But unfortunately, it's been hijacked by business as a sort of lazy euphemism to say, well, we're going to do something new. So it doesn't really mean much at all other than new or different. So in other words, why would you want something to seem like a building project when it could be way more interesting than that? So I think the rough translation is we want something inspired and genuinely original. But this is the kind of bull that people say in meetings, and when you have a look at it and analyse it properly, you realise it sort of doesn't mean anything at all.